Okay, so I had to come right back so I can finish reading Proverbs 18 because I wrote down my plan for today. As the Lord gave it to me, He made it plain for me to do Proverbs 18. I can be, as it says in, Ephesians chapter 4, verse Ephesians chapter 4, verse 26. It says, "Be ye angry and sin not. Let not the sun go down upon your wrath." So we not going to cut off our nose to spite our face and be disobedient to what the Lord says. I told the Lord I was going to do Proverbs 18. He had me mention something that had me angry. But I'm not going to sin against the Lord and not do what He says. So that video cut out Proverbs 18. And I'm going to go ahead and read it now, Proverbs 18, so I can make sure that I do everything that the Lord told me to do. Proverbs 18. A man who isolates himself seeks his own desire. He rages against all wise judgment. A fool has no delight in understanding, but in expressing his own heart. And I got something at the end too. You go on to tighten that up what you're thinking. A fool has no delight in understanding, but in expressing his own heart. When the wicked comes, contempt comes also, and with dishonor comes reproach. The words of a man's mouth are deep waters. The wellspring of wisdom is a flowing brook. It is not good to show partiality to the wicked, or to overthrow the righteous in judgment. A fool's lips enter into contention, and his mouth calls for blows. A fool's mouth is his destruction, and his lips are the snare of his soul. The words, the words of a talebearer are like tasty trifles, and they go down into the inmost body. He who is slothful in his work is a brother to him who is a great destroyer. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous run to it and are safe. The rich man's wealth is his strong city, and like a high wall in his own esteem. Excuse me, I'll get dry reading and his fan blowing my face. Before destruction, the heart of a man is haughty, and before honor is humility. He who answers, I already know that Vaseline is too good. He who answers a matter before he hears it, it is folly and shame to him. The spirit of a man will sustain him in sickness, but who can bear a broken spirit? The heart of the prudent acquires knowledge, and the ear of the wise seeks knowledge. A man's gift makes room for him and brings him before great men. The first one to plead his cause seems right until his neighbor comes and examines him. Casting lots causes contentions to cease and keeps the mighty apart. A brother offended is harder to win than a strong city, and contentions are like the bars of a castle. A man's stomach shall be satisfied from the fruit of his mouth. From the produce of his lips he shall be filled. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and those who love it will eat its fruit. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and those who love it will eat its fruit. He who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains fame, and he who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord.